Um, Hello. I don't know how long it's been since I think it's been 2 weeks since my last video, so I didn't do too bad this time with how long it took me to do another video, but the next time is gonna be a little longer because I'm out of my case right now. Remember I told you guys on the last video I'm doing living to save up for my loft and or my condo. You know, which one I choose is which one I choose, but so I told y'all every time I come out that I would give you guys the video, that I would give you guys content, sorry. And this is me doing that. So I kept my promise. So, but I'm back. I'm going back to work tomorrow, and you guys will not see me either to the end of April or May. It's a background story behind that, but I'll let you guys know not all the details, but just is the reason why between either it's going to probably be April or May, and then you guys will see me again. But I'm saving for my loft. I'm saving for either a loft or a condo that I'm going to purchase in 2026. So when I am out of my cases on a mini break, I will do my YouTube videos like I promised, and that's what I'm doing right now. Tonight is not going to really be a topic. It's going to really be a discussion. I want to discuss something with you guys out there on my either on my YouTube channel, my followers, or just in general, just to the YouTube world. And just really just everybody else in between. I don't care if it's just here on YouTube, other platforms. I just want to discuss something that's been on my mind lately and that's been on my heart lately. Nothing bad, nothing tragic, nothing crazy, just something that's been, on my mind lately. It's this whole notion of if you have a piece of paper that says you're smart, this whole notion of if you have a associate's or a bachelor's or a master, that the degree or diploma of any kind, that you feel like you're better than somebody, or you feel like you're above somebody, or you feel like you're smarter than somebody, or you feel like you're better than somebody. I just want to put people in some seats real quick. I call them stadium seats. We don't do regular seats around here. I like to put people in stadium seats. I like for them to have several seats to sit in. Just sit down. Just shut up. No disrespect. I don't even like to use the words shut up, but just shut up and just have some seats. Cause y'all be sounding so stupid out there and ignorant, and it's not even funny. But I just wanna just the background of this, no names. Y'all know when Toccara discuss something with someone is never no names because I'm not gonna embarrass anybody or hurt anybody's feelings just to get my point across. So no names. But I was having a discussion with this young lady recently, and all she kept talking about was education, 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 how educated she was, and how important education is, and it is. Let me just put that out there. Education is extremely important. But all the education in the world that this young lady had, this young lady couldn't read a profile. She couldn't read certain things. Like I said, no names, no names. And the conclusion I took from that conversation, the conclusion that I took from this young lady was that just goes to show you between people like her and people like that dude that's in that White House trying to run a damn country, and this dude with all the damn diplomas that this dude have, he just, his mind is just not the brightest. There is a light bulb in there, hopefully, but it's just not, it just doesn't come on. So I'm gonna just leave that right there because we're not gonna just go with politics. I'm gonna keep this right where it's at right now. And this is just about these people with these pieces of paper that says that they smart, or they got a certain skills to do a certain job, or they got a certain knowledge to, make something happen, and from that point on, they feel like that they are better than you, or they feel like they more smarter or more qualified than something than you are, and that just pisses me off. It just really, really pisses me off. And like I said, the real reason why this young lady got so upset with me and threw all this at me is because I told her about my poly lesbian lifestyle that I lived by choice. And because she couldn't have me, or she didn't want to be a part of that lifestyle with me, threw everything at me. From she went to graphs and just all this other crap she was talking, no disrespect, about his study shows that the poly lifestyle doesn't work. And I was like, the study shows that monogamy don't work. And if studies didn't show it, the goddamn divorce rate damn sure show it. So don't, it's people in the world that judge stuff in this world, and they don't understand it, and they don't even know about it. They just throw so much judgment at it. And I'm like, our ancestors had more than several wives. You know what I'm saying? Even the women had more than, than one husband, even if it wasn't on paper or it wasn't known. They even had more than one spouse, or partner, just say partners, if they wasn't even married with these people. You know what I'm saying? So for people to be so against the poly lifestyle in this day and time, and a notion that is, some people say, oh, it's nasty, or you just want more bodies, or you just want more this, or you just want more that, or it's all about sex, or it's all about orgies, and they don't have a clue what the poly lifestyle is or what it consists of. It gets me, it grinds my gears, as some people say, or it just pisses me off, as other people say. It just really upsets me because you talking about something, like I said, that you have nothing, you don't know about. You're not in it. You haven't. And then she was like graphs. She just kept coming at me with graphs and study shows and poly don't work and that don't work. And I'm like, well, the studies must show that monogamy doesn't work either, because they ain't doing too good on that side of the fence either. So don't tell me about my lifestyle, okay? But I said all that to say, the people out there that walk around, like I said, with those pieces of paper that think that y'all are better because you have, like I said, an associate's, bachelor's, master's, and any other credentials that you may have in this world, so you think you're automatically better than somebody, have stadium seats, baby. Have stadium seats. This girl had all these credentials and couldn't read a simple goddamn few words. Simple words on the profile. Simple English language words. Had all this education and couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? So please stop thinking that you're better because you have a piece of paper that says you're smart. Please stop it. It is so many people in this world that's walking around with diplomas and certificates and all these credentials. All these credentials. And I'm like, most of y'all are in debt. Oh, I'm going to say it. Because like I said, I'm going to make sure you have stadium seats. Most of y'all are in debt. Most of y'all can't pay your mortgage and your car notes. Most of y'all can't put y'all children through college. Most of y'all are not homeowners. Most of y'all y'all not even car owners. Let's automobile owners. Let's put it really out there. Most of y'all are living paycheck to paycheck like the rest of us. And think because, oh, I have a diploma. Oh, I have a bachelor's. I'm better than you. Where? We gonna really put y'all in stadium seats. Most of y'all with them diplomas and bachelors and masters, associates, and any other like credentials, y'all ain't even multi-millionaires. Most of y'all. I told y'all I was bringing y'all to stadium seats. Sit down. Sit down. Because it pisses me off. You like, ooh, Toccara, we never saw you like this. I don't bring this to my channel. And I don't bring negativity to my channel. And I don't bring this energy to my channel. But I get so sick of y'all thinking that some of y'all are so much better because you got a goddamn piece of paper that says you're smart. Oh, I went to Penn State. Oh, I went to Harvard. Oh, I went here and I went there. And so I'm better than you. Oh, I'm part of this sorority. I'm part of this fraternity. So I'm better than you. And for them people who are in fraternities and goddamn sororities, and it's not even college related. And even the ones that it is college related, y'all still ain't better than nobody. But for the ones that's not college related, y'all just made that damn group up or that damn sisterhood or brotherhood, whatever hood, on a social media, and y'all have the nerve to think y'all better than somebody. Stadium seats. Stadium seats. You pick the damn stadium. Stadium seats. Y'all piss me off with that. A piece of paper that says that you're smart doesn't make you smart. You know how many people, you know how many doctors and lawyers, teachers, and you know how many people, politicians, you know how many people are in the prison system right now that has associate's degrees and bachelor's degrees and masters, but that didn't stop them from being sick and doing goddamn and doing stuff with children. We're not even gonna go into that real deep. That didn't stop them from malpractice, and that didn't stop them from touching on they patients while they was under anesthetic, and it didn't stop them from being sick and stupid and just downright ignorant. They in prison. No piece of paper in the world stopped them from being stupid. I don't even like to use that word. God forgive me. Ancestors forgive me. Universe forgive me. I don't even like to use that word stupid. But I'ma just say it. I'ma say what other people are probably afraid to say. It doesn't make you better. Your little Ivy League school that you think that makes you better than somebody. Oh, so and then y'all be talking about, oh, you can't sit with us. No disrespect. Some of y'all don't even need to be at that damn table. Some of y'all not even qualified to be at that table. Baby, having that diploma is not enough. Your common sense is lacking. Your class is lacking. Okay? What y'all into in this world, some of this is lacking. So from now on, when someone come around me with that aura or that energy that think that having a diploma or a master's of any kind or any type of other piece of paper with a credential on it, thinking that you better, I'm gonna make sure they have stadium seats. Most of y'all are not even multi-millionaires. Most of y'all don't own your own businesses. Most of y'all don't even forget putting y'all children through an Ivy League school. Some of y'all can't even put y'all children through community college. Oh, Toccara said it. I said it. I said it. Forget the tuition that costs 100,000 or more. Some of y'all can't put y'all children through community college. And you have the audacity to think that y'all better than somebody. You have the audacity to think that y'all more than somebody. You have the audacity to think that y'all more blessed than somebody and that y'all more. No. Stadium seats. Stadium seats. You pick the damn stadium. Nobody could come around me no more with diplomas and credentials and masters and all of this stuff and think that they better than somebody. No. No, not at all. Sit me in a room with the multi-millionaires, baby. Sit me in a room with the people who did it from the ground up, that wasn't handed nothing, and they still went after their dream, and they made it come true by any means necessary, and it wasn't hurting people or hurting children or trafficking or any type of... Sit me in a room with those people, the real children of God. Sit me in a room with hardworking people. Sit me in a room with the people that ain't afraid to do a 9 to 5 to get to that multimillionaire status, just like I am. Just like I am. I'm up here on YouTube doing this video right now, but I also work a 9 to 5. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I'm working a 12 to 12. I do live, and I just told y'all that. I told y'all that on this video and the last one. I don't do a 9 to 5. I'm doing living. Okay? To go after my loft, to go after one of my dreams. Sit me in a room with them, the multi-millionaires, people that ain't afraid to go out there and work their ass off and do what they got to do. Excuse my language. Okay? People that out there that have business, the business owners. Sit me in a room with them. Some investors. Sit me in a room with them, God. Sit me in a room with them, ancestors. Sit me in a room with them, universe, please. And y'all could sit in a room with the people with the masters and other diplomas and the bachelors and the associates. Y'all sit in a room with them. Sit to Carver's Hill in a room with the multi-millionaires, baby. And not the one that became that, not the ones that became that over some sick, crazy stuff. I ain't talking about the traffickers. I'm not talking about no sick, the Hollywood people in Hollywood that was touching all over them children and people. I'm not talking about the sick people in the world, God. I'm talking about multi-millionaires that did it from the ground up. They was selling their CDs out the trunk of their cars. Or they was selling oranges on the goddamn freeway. I don't care how you started and became that multi-millionaire. They was in the studio delivering poetry and put a beat to it and came up with the flyest goddamn music. Some of the most beautiful music of all time. Sit me with them. For all the people that talking about, oh, you can't sit with us, baby. I don't want to sit with y'all. Sit me with the multi-millionaires, man. The business owners, the hard workers. Not they ain't trying to rob you and kill you and steal what you got. They go out there and they get up themselves the right way. That might be harder and stressful at times, but it's the right way. Sit me in a room with them. Don't come around me talking about your masters, talking about your degrees and your bachelors, and talking about your Ivy League schools and your associates. Don't come around me talking about your credentials. And your mind ain't right. You're not focused. You're not a multi-millionaire. You're not a business owner. You can't put your children or your people, you can't put your children through college. You barely can pay your mortgage. You barely can pay your car note. And you got your nose in the air talking about something, I'm better. I got my bachelor's, so I'm better. I got my master's, so I'm better. No, you're not. No, you're not. You struggling from paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. And no, you're not. You're part of the middle class just like everybody else. You're not better than anybody else. And I feel sorry for the society who made you think that you were. A piece of paper saying that you're smart doesn't make you smart. And once again, if that damn thing in that White House doesn't prove that, and a lot of people like him on this earth doesn't prove that, I don't know what else to give y'all. But nobody can come around me and make anybody else ever feel a way about not having a bachelor's or any type of other degree or diploma out there and make it feel like, ooh, you're not a part of us, or ooh, you're not one of us, or ooh, we better than you. Say stadium seats, man. Stadium seats. If you can afford those seats, because I can. Stadium seats. And don't just take one seat, take a few, take a row at this point, take a section at this point. Stadium seats. You're not better than anybody. The audacity. Most of y'all are in debt. Most of y'all have horrible credit. Horrible credit. Y'all not even in the 600s. Horrible credit. In debt. I'm talking about $100,000 or more in debt. Who was you to look down on somebody because you got a bachelor's or a master's, honey? You barely making it to your next check. You barely making it to, man, listen, you barely making it to oodles and noodles at this point as your goddamn Miller choice. Stop thinking that you're better. Now, is education very important, extremely important? Yes. Yes. But stop making people feel like they aren't worth anything because they don't have one for whatever reason. Because they parents, we had this discussion with this young lady, and I was telling her, a lot of people who have kids, they don't even set up college funds for their kids. You honestly think that these children didn't want to go to college? Their parents didn't have the money to send them. So by the time they turn 18, they got to go out there and work and try to get themselves through college or get a scholarship. They got to play some type of sport and hope and pray to God somebody get some school out there help them with a scholarship. People popping out babies left and right, and they don't even have a freaking college fund set up for them goddamn kids. You honestly think people was walking on this earth that they didn't want to go to college? And you making them feel like they ain't you making them feel like they aren't worth something because they don't have a piece of paper that says oh, you're smart? Forgive me my language, God. Forgive me. Like, I didn't mean to come up here angry like this, but I am. Stop making people feel a certain way. Stop thinking that you're better and you're not. Big shout out to the people like myself. Big shout out to the people who decided, yo, I want to be a homeowner. I want to be a business owner. When I'm ready to go back for my credentials, trust me. And I already have credentials there. I just got to add to them. Don't get it twisted. Street smarts and book smarts. Don't ever come over here with that mess, man. Well educated. Well educated. Big shout out to the people that say, you know what, I want to be a homeowner. Then once I get my house, once I get my loft, once I get my condo or whatever else, my townhouse, wherever you want to live, then I can go back and finish my education. Then I can go back and get my diplomas. Then I can go back and do what I got to do. But right now, I want to make sure I'm secure on this end first. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want my credit score to be all messed up. I thank God for my credit score. And my father, I love you so much, Pops. And I'm not going to cry on this video. My father taught me about credit. He taught me about home ownership. He was like, go out there, do what you got to do. I got a 762 credit score because of my dad. He got it in me. He instilled that in me. Go make sure your credit score is good. I'm becoming a homeowner because of my dad. Go get a spot, baby. Go do what you gotta do. Big shout out to my father. I'm not gonna cry. Big shout out to my father. I love you, Zaddy. If you're watching this video, if you're not watching this video, I love you so much. He instilled that into me. He's the same man who instilled into me. Don't ever think that you're better than anybody, because just because somebody didn't do something the way you did it doesn't make you better. So thank you for that too, Pops. Come off that pedestal. Come off that pedestal. And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the people in society that push out on that pedestal that made y'all think, ooh, having a bachelor's and master's and associates, ooh, girl, you all of that. No, you're not. If you're not a homeowner, if you're not a multi-millionaire, if you not even know, if you don't own a car, you don't own nothing, you ain't no credentials, you couldn't even push your, like I said, y'all can't even push our children through college. Y'all popping out babies. It can't even put those babies through college. So I don't want to hear that shit. No, ooh, girl, catch it, catch it, catch me, catch me, catch me, God, catch me, catch your daughter. I'm passionate. I'm not being evil. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. They always say Scorpios, we come off real. We're blunt. I'm not gonna lie. We don't sugarcoat nothing. Like when we bring you the topic, when we say something, it comes out that way sometimes. We're not mean. We're passionate. And I'm passionate about this topic because I get tired of people thinking that they're better than somebody because of certain things. It's a piece of paper that says you have the skill to do the damn job. It's a piece of paper that says you have the knowledge to do something out there in the world. It is nothing that grants you access to becoming a multi-millionaire because most of y'all aren't. Y'all just got a piece of paper that says you're smart. Most of y'all are in debt. All the knowledge that you gained at that college, at that damn Ivy League school, didn't stop you behind from becoming another person in debt. So before you think you are better than somebody that don't have a diploma or don't have a piece of paper that says they're smart, take a long look at your life, baby. I mean, just a beautiful, you can stare, you can daydream if you have to. Do what you got to do. And when you do that, like I said, have a row of stadium seats, a row of seats. Just sit down. Just sit down. You're not better than anybody. You never was, you never will be. And for, like I said, for the people, y'all want to go back and y'all want to, sorry, because I could do slang. I told you I could do slang and I could do class. Don't ever play with me. If you wanna or if you want to, go back and get your credentials. Go back and get them. Go back and get them. If you want to add to the credits that you already have, go back and do that, sweetheart. If you want to go get that master's that you couldn't get in your 20s because your parents didn't save for your college fund, so you had to do it in your 30s or your 40s, go back and do what you got to do, baby. Don't ever let nobody in this world make you feel like you're not worth what you know in your heart. Well, God knows that you're worth because they got theirs. You know, maybe, like I said, they parents saved up for theirs. I don't know. Maybe they was born into money. I don't know. But you had to take a different route to get yours. And there's nothing wrong with that. Ever. Ever. Nothing. And I'm here to tell you that, sweetheart. You want to go back in your 40s, 50s, however. I heard somebody in their 80s on the news. It was this woman in her 80s that went back and got her master's. Okay? It's never too late. Do what you got to do. But don't let nobody in the society make you feel like you're not worth everything because of a piece of paper that says you're smart. People got talent without a piece of paper. I'm an artist. And I didn't have to go get a goddamn piece of paper that says, hey, Toccara, you know how to sketch. You know how to paint. God gave me that as a natural talent. He gave me these looks. He gave me everything. So it didn't take a piece of paper to do that. He gave Jay-Z the skill to rap. Okay? He gave Sanaa Lathan the skills to act. Some people don't need these pieces of paper. They are born naturally with talent. They are born that way. The only reason why they get the piece of paper is the add-on to the credentials that they already really was born with. That's it. Some people are naturally talented. I think that's the real issue too. Some of y'all are mad that it didn't take a piece of paper for that person to be what they are. You needed that piece of paper because you didn't have a natural talent. So you walk around with your nose on in the air thinking that you're better than somebody who was naturally blessed with talent. That's what I really think this is about. But nobody could come back around me like that, though. Nobody could ever come around me with that whole I'm better than you thing because I have a diploma or bachelor's or master's or any other thing you have. I don't give a damn what you think. Like I said, if you're not a homeowner, if you're not a business owner, if you're not a multimillionaire, lose me with that mess, man. Go over there. It's really falling on deaf ears. I don't want to hear none of that crap. I don't want to hear it. And most of y'all are not multimillionaires. The only paper that you have is that goddamn bachelor's and that master. Because you damn sure ain't got the money that master's and that bachelor's was supposed to get your ass. Forgive me for my language, God. Ancestors Universe, forgive your baby for her language. You damn sure ain't got that money. So I hope that bachelor's and that master's is good. It can get you where you need to be. Oh, and that's shade. Oh, I'm not even going to say, oh, I ain't mean to be shady. Oh, no, that's shade. That's another thing about Scorpios. Oh, we admit some stuff. That was shade. That was shade. So I'm going to get over here now. I'm going to get over here now. I just wanted to get that point across. And I made myself extremely clear. Have stadium seats if you can afford them. And never think that you're better than anybody because you got a piece of paper that says you're smart. Or you're part of a sorority or a frat or whatever. And you go there so nobody can sit with y'all. Who the hell? I don't want to sit with y'all. I'd rather sit in my loft or in my art studio and paint. I don't want to sit with y'all. I don't. Anyway, I want to wrap this up. God, you are first and foremost. Ancestors, you are first and foremost. Universe, you are first and foremost. I'm sorry I didn't say that coming into my video. I'm human. I do make mistakes. But as I always say at the end of my videos, peace from a nerd. You guys stay blessed, stay focused. And yeah, when you do get those diplomas and those masters and other degrees, please try to do something with them that could possibly give you a right to look down your nose at somebody. Shade. Oh, it's shade. Bye now.